GuitarLessons.com, the #1 name in guitar lessons online.
Okay, what you just heard was a pentatonic scale sequenced 4 notes at a time. And all that means is that I would start on the first note of, in this case, an A minor pentatonic scale starting on the 5th fret, play that note, and then play the next 3 notes to make 4 notes. Once I play those 4 notes, I'm going to start on the 2nd note of the scale and play the next 4 notes. Jump over to the A string, grab the next note of the scale on the 5th fret, play the next 4 notes in sequence. Start on the 7th fret with your ring finger and play that note and then the next 3 notes in sequence. And so on from there all the way up the scale. Okay, you'll probably notice something about my left hand when you're playing a scale like this. My index finger has to kind of pull double duty and come over here and kind of bar the next string that I'm going to play. I'll show you what I mean when I get there, so I'll play a little bit of it for you. Right here, because I'm going to come back to the 3rd note of the scale, play that note, and start my sequence from there again. Okay, so one thing you should be aware of with your index finger is that sometimes your index finger has to cover 2 notes on different strings, and I'll show you what I mean by that. Right here, I'm going to come back to the 3rd note of the scale and start there, which the last note that I ended on is already being held down with my index finger, so I'm just going to roll back over to this note right here on the 5th fret of my A string and start the sequence from there. Just be aware that your index finger is going to be really busy when you're playing a scale sequence like this. Let's talk about your right hand just a little bit and what kind of picking you're going to need to be aware of that you're going to have to be doing on a scale like this. So you're going to have down, up, down, up. You're going to start on the 2nd note, down, up, down, up. Start on the next note, down, up, down, up. Since we have an even number of notes in our sequence, you're always going to be starting with the downstroke, so be aware of that. So let's put the scale sequence in context. Let's say you have a groove on an A7th chord. You could take your scale sequence in 4s, start on the top of the scale, and just work your way down from there. So take this idea, apply it to whatever kind of style you like, blues, rock, whatever.